How's it going, everybody? I want to go over a pretty big PlayStation 5 free game promotion that they are running. If you are going to be getting a new PS5, definitely something to take advantage of. We'll talk about that, and then we have a bunch of game updates to talk about. Big free-to-play title will be hitting PlayStation 4 later this week. We'll talk about that, of a very big IP in anime. Big JRPG, pre-orders going live right now. Kind of surprising price point, we'll talk that. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, we're going to be talking a lot about it, but I do want to reiterate that if you're going to pre-order a physical copy of the game, Best Buy is the place to do so. Speaking of Final Fantasy, good deal on FF16, and we'll get to the Final Fantasy talk at the end of this video. But first of all, upgrade program for PlayStation 5s will be running until October the 20th. Limited to select games, a free game offer for new PlayStation 5 owners. To redeem, you'll need to buy and activate your new PS5 console. Once your PlayStation 5 console is activated, navigate to PlayStation Store on your PS5 console. You may see banner with this offer. Click on the offer to make it to the games page, which features eligible games to choose from. Select one game to download for free, and then you can click download. Obviously, if you already own a PS5, I don't think there's any way you can finesse the system and still get the free game. Let me know if you guys realize anything you can do. You know, let me know in the comment section down below. But I think this is primarily for new owners of PlayStation 5. So if you're getting one during this holiday period, however, the promotion is only lasting until October 20th. Kind of wild that they're ending it the day Spider-Man 2 comes out, but I guess they want you to buy the console before then. Nonetheless, the eligible games are as follows: Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Demon's Souls, Last of Us Part 1, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, Returnal, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, and Death Stranding Director's Cut. So with this catalog of games, I am primarily focusing on the games that are valued the most. God of War Ragnarok and Last of Us Part 1 are the most expensive games. Those are still going for $50 on sale. Horizon Forbidden West is going cheaper in price. However, a complete edition is coming out, but this is just the standard edition, so you'd still have to buy the Burning Shores. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, that's been going on sale and is a part of Plus Extra. Ratchet Plus Extra as well. Demon's Souls Plus Extra, and it's been going on sale for $35 or so. Sackboy: A Big Adventure, nah. Returnal, nah. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, nah. Death Stranding, nah. Like, all good games, but from a value standpoint, the game you want to prioritize here is either God of War Ragnarok or Last of Us Part 1. I would probably say God of War Ragnarok would be the go-to selection. Last of Us Part 1, yeah, it is holding up in price, but should it be holding up in price? That is the question. Should it have been $70 at launch? Probably not, but nevertheless, game must be redeemed on your activated PS5 console by no later than October 20th, and obviously once it's in your library, it is yours to own. So jump on that if you're interested. A nice little offer that Sony is running with this free game promotion. Moving on from that, speaking of free-to-play Battle Royale title, My Hero Ultra Rumble will be hitting PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam on September the 28th. Publisher Bandai Namco and developer ByKing have officially announced. They've announced some new characters as well. Leap into the fray with your fellow heroes and villains. Use communication tactics and synergize quirks with your team of 3 to be the last one standing in this 24-player Battle Royale. Make the most of your quirk. Pick up your favorite characters from a quirky roster divided into 5 archetypes: Strike, Assault, Rapid, Technical, and Support. The strengths of each character are completely different depending on their unique quirk. Collect items and get stronger. Find items, interact with civilians, and defeat opponents to improve your abilities and get the upper hand over other teams. Customize your experience. Unlock new characters and customization options by gaining experience and completing missions. Participate in seasonal events and try your luck with tickets to glam up with exclusive items. The game is officially dropping on September 28th. My Hero Academia, one of the more popular anime these days, so it'll be interesting to see the reception of the game as a whole and whether or not it'll have some sustainability. As we constantly mention, when it comes to games like this, sustainability, longevity is the name of the game. They're not making live service games to be popular for 3 weeks and then for it to fizzle out. No, they want ideally for it to be popular for 3+ years, not 3 weeks. So we'll see how much longevity My Hero has. Again, a popular anime, so obviously right out the gate it's going to have a healthy level of interest. But it's the long-term prospects of the game that's really going to be analyzed. Next up, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. Digital pre-orders are live right now. We have a digital deluxe edition and a price point that is kinda hefty. Now, this is gonna be a big JRPG, so content standpoint, I think you're gonna get your money's worth, but Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is gonna be $49.99, so a hefty price point for the game, like a big budget title. I mean, that's $10 cheaper than, you know, I would say most, are most games 60 or 70? I mean, 50 is a sizable amount. Let's just go with that. 50 is a sizable amount, especially when you look at comparable scaled JRPGs. Maybe a Sea of Stars, that was 35. We'll see about the scale on this. Now, there is a digital deluxe edition, and boy, oh boy, we're gonna do this early access gimmick for every game, aren't we, guys? Aren't we, guys? Pre-order Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes Digital Deluxe Edition to receive 1 early bird pack, 1 headquarters custom object, and 48 hours of early access. Let's go, yes, because a game that is single player is very much needed to have a 48-hour early access period, a single player JRPG. Come on, man, come on now. With the Digital Deluxe Edition, which, by the way, is $80. Yes, $30 more than the Standard Edition. You'll get Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, the full game. You'll get 1 Easy Journey pack. That'll have some in-game items. 1 Headquarters pack. The Season Pass, which includes 3 wallpapers, 2 headquarter paints, DLC Sane's chapter, DLC Marissa's chapter, and DLC Marcus's chapter. So story-based DLC there. Digital mini art book and digital soundtrack. So primarily, you're spending the money for the Season Pass content. Everything else, I guess, you know, the early access is notable as well, but everything else is kinda, you know, just throwaway stuff, to be perfectly honest. Digital mini art book and digital soundtrack, like, if you value that stuff, like, I guess, but the Easy Journey pack is just in-game items to make the game easier, so, you know, the game itself looks awesome. If you're a fan of throwback JRPGs, obviously the main comparison point is Suikoden, however you want to say it. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is designed to bring players a modern take on a classic JRPG experience. Get ready to lead 100+ playable characters through a war-torn world only you can save. So, you know, a lot of playable characters will be in the game. It'll be interesting to see the depth of all the playable characters. Generally speaking, I think you'll have an array of characters that are going to take center stage in the story, and then a lot of other ones may be, you know, minor in the grand scheme of things. Remember, there was Eiyuden Chronicle Rising, which served as a prologue and introduction to this game. That was a 2D action RPG. That was actually fairly decent, a shorter game, a smaller game, but there you go with that 100 Heroes. The pre-orders are live right now. Let me know what you guys think about that $50 price tag. Warranted, or is it a little bit too hefty? Let me know down below. Lastly, I mentioned this earlier today, but I do want to reiterate, just specifically with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I highly recommend, if you are going to get a physical copy of this game, that you do pick it up from Best Buy. Best Buy is offering a Steelbook as a pre-order bonus. The other retailers have their own pre-order bonus and incentives. I believe Amazon, it's like a controller skin. GameStop, it might be a controller skin. And then there's a hat. So the other pre-order bonuses is a hat and a controller skin. Those are going to be worth nothing, I feel. The Steelbook, on the other hand, is probably going to be worth a pretty penny. Now, the Steelbook itself looks awesome too. It's essentially the cover of the game, but swap out Zack and Cloud for Aerith and Tifa. Sephiroth is still in the center, and it looks great. The thing is, if you look at Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, they did the same gimmick at Best Buy, where they offered a Steelbook. The PS4 variant of that Steelbook is going for like $40 to $50 on the cheapest at eBay, on eBay. So, you know, if that is going to be the price point for the Steelbook here, and who knows, maybe people are going to smarten up and everybody's going to pre-order it on Best Buy. I already got my pre-order in at Best Buy. Maybe it won't have as much value, but it's still a nice little incentive to have, and on the off chance it is worth something of value, well, you're going to be pretty happy that you have it. This Steelbook is coming with the Deluxe Edition as well as the Standard Edition. The Deluxe Edition has its own Steelbook, so yes, if you buy the Deluxe Edition, you get 2 Steelbooks. You know, whatever, I guess people be liking their Steelbooks. I know I like me my Steelbook, so if you're looking to get that exclusive Steelbook, knock yourself out and get it from Best Buy. Otherwise, the best place to buy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, let's talk about that digital twin pack, because that's a good value right there. You know what I mean? 70 bucks and you get FF7 Remake Intergrade, and you get Rebirth, and you get to play Intergrade right away. That's fantastic. But yeah, lastly, On the Final Fantasy topic, Final Fantasy 16, if you're one of the 3 people that have yet to pick it up, that watch our channel at least, it is down to $40 at GameFly if you want a pre-played copy of the game. The game's tremendous, you guys already know. I know some people were a little bit mixed on the second half of the story and the ending, which really seems to be a common place of discontent when it comes to video games these days, and maybe it's partly, you know, our expectations, maybe it's the developers fumbling at the second half, but man, this game's positives greatly outweigh the negatives. I thought it was just great. Soundtrack is tremendous. Action gameplay I thought was great, and it's a great entry point for Final Fantasy fans and newcomers as well. So $40 on that, great deal, and a sizable game as well. New Game Plus there as well, so replayability is there, just good stuff all around. But that is going to do it for me. Again, the big free game upgrade offer for PlayStation 5's live right now. Definitely go check that out. If you buy a PS5 console, activate it, and you'll get a big free title. My Hero Ultra Rumble drops on September 28th. That'll be a free-to-play title. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes digital pre-orders live right now, and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, if you're going to pick it up, Best Buy the spot to do it. And Final Fantasy 16 is down to $39.99 over at GameFly. Go check that out if you're interested. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.